Ooh, I think we're live. I think we're live. What is up? What is up? A little Saturday afternoon spaces or live stream. I had some work I had to do, so figured I'd do it together. It involves me going back through my page and doing a little bit of a weekend review. So let's see how this goes. Could be a little bit of a fun new series we got going on here. Let me get everything posted and we'll get going right away. But yeah, should be a good one. Plan for this is to just kind of go through all of the big news stories from the week. Go through the page, stop, talk through some of the bigger stuff, talk through some of the moves. Also, go through some of the stuff that we have upcoming for this next week. So we have the Catalyst Watch, we have the earnings calendar, we're gonna get the market watch, everything like that up. Yeah. So if that sounds appealing, I'd say skip forward like 2-3 minutes into this video if you're listening back to the recording. And if you're here live, like that one person right now who came in instantly off that notification bell, then yeah, you just gotta wait a second. But cool stuff coming. We'll talk through the week. Make sure we're all on the same level and can get prepared for next week, starting tomorrow. Let me get all these tweets, notifications, everything sent out. But if you're joining into the chat, please say hi. Okay. I need to figure out how to get music on here. For this one, I'm literally probably just gonna play it through my phone and we'll see just what happens. But yeah, definitely something that I need to figure out. Let's do this. Let's do this. If you're in the chat though, say hi. There's is definitely going to be some background. Let's try. No. Current device. A little background music. We'll see. It's definitely going to get a copyrighted, but I mean it's not making money anyway. I need to get this posted everywhere. Welcome, welcome. Anyone joining in? Hello, hello. Say hi in the chat, please. All right. That's out. Instagram story time. Let me click into this for now, so at least you guys have something to a little more look at. This is the heat map of the week. Can you guys hear the music at all? What's up? What's up, Braden? How we doing? All right, that is out. We're pretty set. How's the music? Trey, good morning. Nico, here from IG. What's up? What's up? Appreciate you joining in. This should be a good one then. You might have missed some stuff. What's up, Ollie? Good morning. Let me get all the tweet out too, and then we'll get going here. How's the music sound? Good level? All right, we're ready. So basically, I have to write a newsletter. I do a recap of the week, and I just go through my page. So I figured let's just do it together, and maybe this becomes a good little series that we got coming on here. So I talked about this a little earlier if you're listening to the recording, but I kind of just went through or planning to go through all of the biggest news stories from the week, roll through my page, see all the stuff that we got, make sure we all miss nothing. We'll talk through CPI. We'll talk through some of the events a little bit more. Look at how the market performed this week. If you guys have any stocks you wanted me to look into, I made sure I had this going up, the 1 hour with the entire week, so we can look into what happened there. But yeah, this should be a good, probably hour, 2 hour space maybe. We'll see how well it goes. Just kind of reviewing this past week in the stock market. I know we were kind of starting here with the heat map, but I don't want to stay too long on this one because I actually have some other stuff I want to do. But looking at this one, AMD, Intel, Qualcomm standing out. Intel, I'm a little surprised to see it doing this well. I thought Intel would not be having a great week. Where is Intel right now? Okay. I mean, I guess it's just where it was coming from, but I guess it's a beneficial time frame for it. Because this like as of the open, I'd guess. Alright, continuing. Tesla, not a bad week. AMT, Equinox, downside. Synchrony standing out a little bit. Lulu, MLM, and VMC, interesting. CMI, Clorox, but really mostly green here. And if there's any big moves, it is definitely from the green ones. All right, let's keep looking. Let me also get the newsletter up. Let me get it to a good spot. What stocks were you guys watching this week? If there's anything you need me to look into, let me know. Let's just get all this stuff out of here. Okay, delete. All right. Okay, top 10 largest stocks in the world are worth a combined $17.95 trillion, up from $17.7 trillion last week. Yeah, this was I always love doing this one. We could look where Tesla is in a second as well. Loved Hood this week. But Microsoft over $3 trillion, the only one there. Nvidia earnings this next week, so maybe it could be fighting with Apple again, or maybe it's back down here. Actually, look at this. Google and Nvidia are really close. That could be a decent tweet. Like, who do you think has a larger market cap next week? We'll see. Saudi Aramco, Meta. Meta's kind of in the place of its own in between. Berkshire Hathaway is not going to move super fast to catch up right away. How many of these do you guys own? I own a little bit of Microsoft, a little bit of Apple, a little bit, a good bit of these two. Some Google, this one. I don't own these two, so I own, or Saudi Aramco. So I own 7 out of 10. But, you know, I also own a good bit of QQQ, so some could argue I own all of them, and SPY. Continuing on, Dow Jones closed above 40,000 yesterday for the first time ever. And here are some previous milestones. 30,000 was hit in, like, what? Is that 2021? 2017 for 20,000. So it took from 1,000, let's say 1970, and let's say like 97. So it took like 30 years, 40 years, basically, to get 10,000, and it just did in like 3 years. Thoughts on CLSK or the Bitcoin miners next week? Do any of them report or anything? We'll see. I mean, I guess it depends on how Bitcoin does. I think we have some Coinbase stories in here, so we'll talk about that. For this one, we'll save this one, I think. This thing can get included. Did you guys see this video? This one is actually like...
I will have the chicken piccata.
Sorry. That might have been way too loud. Broken some ears there.
Salad.
That sounds good. Chicken piccata side salad.
Chicken salad on the side, please.
I'll start with a side salad and chicken piccata.
Chicken piccata side salad.
Side salad, chicken piccata on the side.
I'll start with the side salad, then the chicken piccata.
Steak, rare.
That actually really made me chuckle the first time I heard it. Yeah. It was a good one, whoever made that. I got it from Rich Toad, but I don't know if he was the actual person who made it. Nvidia earnings 4 days away. We might have the countdown going a little bit. I think it's necessary. And if you hate Nvidia earnings, I think it's time to mute the word on your timeline or something, because it is the season. I'm going to be saying NVIDIA about as much as I can. Nonstop. This one was interesting. This one's definitely going to be here. This actually might be a first one. It's in the title of this. Apple is reportedly developing a significantly thinner version of the iPhone that could be released as early as 2025. There was a little bit more information around it. Slimmer iPhone could be released concurrently with the iPhone 17. What's this? Let's skip that one. It could be priced higher than the iPhone Pro Max, currently Apple's most expensive phones. This is about to be some crazy expensiveness. And then people familiar with the project describe the new phone, internally codenamed D23, as a major redesign, similar to the iPhone X, which Apple marketed as a technological leap from previous generations, and which started at $1,000 when it released in 2017. I'm pretty sure that was the one where we had Face ID, and there was a couple other things first with that iPhone X one. So we'll see. Maybe I know people complain about innovation and kind of how these iPhones are changing. It sounds like we actually might be getting a little step change there coming in the next couple of years for Apple. So definitely keep an eye on that one. I find that pretty interesting. I'm excited for that. And it's different than just the thinner iPhone too, which I think I was actually getting some shit for. Like, look, actually his thing did really good. Not that many views, only like 5,000 views, but 86 likes is pretty solid for that. Pretty jokes, but whatever. We'll see. This second part changes this story a little bit for sure. And we'll see. They have the WWDC event on June 10th. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Damn. All right. Let's make sure we're posted everywhere. Okay. BlackRock is in talks with various governments over ways to fund critical investments to support AI, including increasing the power supply. Yeah, I thought this one was a little interesting because of the last part here. They're kind of talking about, data centers, they take up a lot of energy, and just kind of increasing the investment around it. I don't think this is quite worth getting in. I already got the other one for Dow closing over 40,000. Some of the 52-week highs as of Friday. Google was pretty much at those all-time highs. Let's see if it closed the week at that. I think it's already on here, right? Yes. Price, all-time high. I think you guys could see this. Broke above all-time highs 1, 2, 3. Closed just below it, but yeah. Oh, Brad Reed. What's up, Brad? Slug Squad. That's pretty funny, actually. Now I'm self-conscious. Can you leave? No, I'm kidding. That's actually pretty funny, dude. We're trying to get the watch. So, Brad, you need 4,000 watch hours on YouTube to get to be able to monetize. And just live stream is the easiest way to do it. So we're chilling. So this is Brad. This is why I couldn't play till 2. Hour 2. I also have to do my newsletter for the week. So this thread was interesting though. This was an executive at OpenAI who was leaving. He was head of the team that was kind of like the safety and risk. He was co-head of it. Muted though, Brad. Muted. But yeah, he was head of the team that was of risk or whatever, and they let them go. They let him and Ilya Sutskever. We don't know, but I thought this one was interesting. However, I've been disagreeing with OpenAI leadership about the company's core priorities for quite some time until we finally reached a breaking point. There was other points like AI should be a safety first thing. OpenAI must become a safety first AGI company. So yeah, we'll see. This is probably not what you want to see from the company leading the way in AI, especially when a lot of people are afraid about it. I'm sure more will come out. Maybe we gotta slide in the DMs, see if we can get an interview. Let's try it. Follow, save for later. Apple's R&D spend Pentagon looking to expand use of Microsoft software. We'll include it for now in the newsletter. Put it at the bottom though. This one's big. We already went through this. Powell, COVID. This should be a good watch. Keep an eye out for this tomorrow, Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Jensen Huang, Michael Dell, Bill McDermott. This should be a good one. On Bloomberg TV. I think it's Bloomberg TV, not radio. I could look. Brad, you should also make sure you're subscribed to the channel, too. Just saying. Boeing shareholders just voted to re-elect CEO Dave Calhoun to its board of directors. Obviously, we know what's going on with Boeing. Dave Calhoun, I believe he is going to step down as CEO, right? Stepping down. In wake of ongoing... Yeah, he's going to step down at the end of this year, end of next year? When was it? End of the year. Okay. But he's going to be staying on the board of directors. Interesting. I know he's been a long-term person there. Walmart had earnings on the week, and they finally cracked above a $500 billion market cap for the first time ever. This one can get included. I own some BA, Ali, but I know you're talking about the whistleblowers and stuff, yeah. They're whacking people. Robinhood had a good day. This is off of that Coinbase upgrade. Someone asked about Coinbase, right? Oh, it's the Bitcoin miners. Does anyone know what happens on YouTube, like, when you get copyright striked? Like, am I just gonna get... Is it gonna hurt me in the algorithm and stuff? Because I can't do this without music. We'll talk about that later. Fear and Greed Index up to 64. It's funny, Stock Talk, like, people like him give a lot of shit for using the Fear and Greed Index, but I don't know. People enjoy it. Posted decent enough. Google new all-time highs, GME, some share dilution. We'll include that when I get down there. Microsoft plan. Let me get actually the newsletter up so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing too. I hope I don't show anything. Yeah, strategy. Oh, Brad, almost ASMR level. That's funny. Sorry. I'm sorry. Brad, if you're listening, Microsoft, this news came out this week. Microsoft plans a major shakeup of its video game sales strategy by releasing the coming installation of COD to its subscription service instead of just selling it as a one-off. So we're going to have to get Microsoft Game Pass or whatever. We'll include that one. That one's at bottom, though. This Microsoft one may have to go. Accenture. This price target sent both Robinhood and Coinbase higher on Friday. Bank of America with a double upgrade on Robinhood to buy from underperform. Coinbase up to neutral from underperform. Gave those stocks some energy. Probably we'll see if it lasts into Monday, but yeah. Tesla has reportedly been developing plans for a data center in China so that it can train the self-driving system to work in China with local data. This is kind of the whole thing with TikTok too in the US, saying like they don't want their data to leave the country. Same thing on the other side is happening there, really. So I would imagine this is a big thing, one of the big requirements for FST to get into the country. This feels a little bit bigger, not quite larger than 40K. All right. Microsoft plans to offer its cloud compute. I don't know how big of a deal this actually is. Again, another bottom one. This one's probably gonna get cold. I don't know if you guys know this. Email newsletters, there's like a cap on how much, like, how long it is until it's just going to get cut off and gives you a link at the bottom of, like, if you want to see more, click in, which we don't want. So I have to cut some stuff towards the end. I'm probably going to end up cutting a couple of these. We'll just see how busy of a week it is. Got the countdown going. Michael Burry's portfolio has been updated for anyone who missed this. We'll definitely go through the data around my website one more time. Last time, I promise. This website's pretty great, though. If you guys have any songs you want me to add to the playlist as well, let me know. We'll add it in. What's he in? JD and Alibaba are the biggest ones. HGA, Citigroup, some gold. Square, interesting one. Bitcoin. Big Bitcoins guy. That's Michael Burry's portfolio. That's got to be in there. I don't hate it, Joe. I own a lot of those ETFs. I've been buying a lot of QQQ. That's been the one that I've been a fan of. We'll do Burry here. We'll do Buffett second. Tesla raising prices. Jim Cramer. If you guys missed this, Jim Cramer was asked about DraftKings. DraftKings is the one to buy. He thinks it's terrific. Oh, we got a comment from Nate. Got to keep the X guys happy, you know? Pause. Snowflake. Snowflake season. That's all you need, laughing, and you'll laugh in 30 years. I agree. Let's get rid of this one. Snowflake. Dow 40K. Oh, you guys see this one? Costco is now on Uber Eats. Uber Eats announced starting, when was this? The 15th. Wednesday. Maybe? Yeah, Wednesday. Will be available as an on-demand option within Uber Eats in select locations across the U.S. I didn't have it. I tried a couple different I tried at different locations. It wasn't available for me in New York. It was in Florida, and I tried this Austin area one. But users can order Costco products from home now, from Uber Eats. Shout out. Do you know what's up with the Zach Morris guy in X? I don't know much about him, seeing some news around him lately. Yeah, there was the whole Atlas trading scandal, but apparently it got dismissed. I don't know. I am not a penny stock guy, so I just kind of avoid it. But everyone can do what they want. Reddit stock had a good day on Friday. Nice Thursday after hours move, and it held it. Let's look. Reddit. I might have said Robinhood there by accident. Yeah, Reddit started the week. Where? 48 ended at 62. You could say that's a good week. There's this story that they're partnering with OpenAI to bring its content into ChatGPT. How quiet is the music? You can hear a little bit in the background. I hope maybe when I don't talk. This one seems a little bit bigger. GTA. Alright, we need to get... I can't have two video game things, and GTA is clearly bigger. Dude, Microsoft, with a lot of just random, news that's not small. I'm excited for this one. Oh, I'm so dumb. It's Take-Two, not Microsoft. Still too much video game stuff. GTA will be released in fall of 2025. This should be a good one. Thoughts on Tesla removing... Let's bump. I can't see this. Steam capability on this cars. I didn't even see that, Ollie. I saw Omar putting something out about it. It is what it is. I would be interested to hear their reasoning behind it. Home Depot declaring dividend. Applied Materials earnings. How did AMAT end up doing? Beat on those. I think they had a nice little gap up after earnings. How do we... Oop, click the wrong one. This looks about a market performing there. Monday dump. Actually moved lower off of earnings, it looks like. Okay. JP Morgan CEO said markets are underestimating the strength of inflation and the potential for Jerome Powell and the Fed to move interest rates higher. I don't know if I agree with that one. We had those two events this week, which we'll talk on a little going forward. This thread absolutely killed it. Mr. Beast randomly followed me. I think it was because of this thread, but let's look through it. Maybe I don't include Michael Burry. Yeah, I can't not include this in here. We'll do that first. Many famous investors, including Buffett and Ackman, updated their portfolio. We had Ackman selling a little bit of Chipotle. This is what his portfolio looks like. Warren Buffett's portfolio. I may take out Burry, have that as the first one, do like Buffett here just as like an extra one in there, and leave it on the portfolios. We'll go through that one's time. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, selling to Microsoft, selling to Berkshire. It was a good bit of it. We'll actually dig in more on the website. Biden put out this post talking about how they're moving, or they took another step in moving weed from a Schedule 1 drug to a Schedule 3 drug, which basically means it's going to be, you know, what's the technical definition now? Is it a drug with like some medical benefit? Schedule 1 means it's a drug with zero medical benefit, and it's very illegal. Which is dumb, why weed is there. I digress. Wayfair, first online store. AMD had a good day. Buffett stuff. EA game coming out. A lot of video game news I am realizing for the week. We're going to make a note of that. Probably a little too much. I shouldn't have posted this one. Whatever. Walmart and Costco both trading at all-time highs. Northrop Grumman, geez, I'm having a little trouble talking. Northrop Grumman, though, partner with NVIDIA to use their AI software. I mean, I guess this makes sense. AI and war feels like it could go together. Never a good sign. 15% of Stanley Druckenmiller's portfolio, this is as of March 31st, was in IWM calls. Fair enough. Feds Williams, we need not wait until inflation is exactly at 2% to ease policy. This is something we already kind of knew. I was a little surprised to see how much people took it. Damn, Microsoft with a lot of stories this week. Fair enough. This one's interesting. Microsoft asking hundreds of employees in its China-based cloud computing and AI divisions to consider transferring outside of China amid the escalating tensions between China and the U.S. I actually thought it was a pretty significant story. This one's going to have to go, unfortunately. We're just going to run out of room. Walmart earnings. We talked about that one a little bit. Investigation from Meta. Not good. Yeah, May 15th was the anniversary of Amazon going public. I kind of really like these this day in history things. Do you guys enjoy them too? I like these like random stuff of just knowing. Actually, let's look. Let's look if there's anything today. Meta. Look at this. Here we go. We'll get one going live. May 18th, 2012. Facebook went public. I hate you too. All right, let's see. What just happened? Oh, I went on Twitter. All right, let's get something going. I hate you too. We sparked something, unfortunately. Let's see if I have. I hate you too. Alright guys, which one do you think we go with? So videos tend to do good, very good. What do you think? What do you guys think of this one?
By kind of just being creative and kind of reveling in being young and just being a little crazy. So, for example, there's this feature called poking where you just go to someone's profile and you could poke the person. And like, what does that do? Nothing. It sends them a message. It's like, you've been poked. You know, like, who cares? You know, I mean, it's like I thought about it when I was drunk or something, you know, and like people really like poking each other for some reason that, you know, I don't think anyone can really explain.
Is this a good one for like on this day, whatever, when public? Maybe. This one's good. I mean, this posted well. This one's I like this one if I wanted to just go with a photo. But I think I want a video. Let's try media. Clint, do you like that one? Should I use that one with Zuck? Let's look. This might be bad. Yeah, this is dangerous. Yeah, let's bail. bail. All right, music back. We're gonna do that one. Let's see. May 25th, 2012. It's close enough. I know, I think it goes all the way back. Let's see. That total. No, we got a total return level now. I just wanna. I hate you too. If you had invested $10,000, you'd currently have $123,000. I hate you too. Did we do that? Yeah, we'll do it. On this day, and it was 2012. How did this one do? What did I do here? It's February. I think I should get Mark Zuckerberg's name in here. On this day, Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook. Alright, we'll do the, no, we'll do it in the main one. Fuck it. You currently have... Why are you not letting me update it? What the hell? Oh, Clint, I see you already liked it. It's not letting me edit it. Alright, I might delete it. Alright, we're gonna retry. I don't normally do that, but I think that one could actually do well. Alright. On this day in 2012. Ooh. Be more human. Sorry, guys. On this day in 2012, Facebook first went public. If you had invested $10K into Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook, when it, getting a call. When it IPO'd, I'm gonna have to pick up this call in a second, guys. When it IPO'd and held to today, you'd currently have 123.68. All right, I'm gonna be back in a second. I have to pick up this call, and we'll talk. Sorry. This is the first of Amazon.com Inc. And over here, this is my desk here. And that's the fax machine, as you can see up there. See this big orange extension cord? That's just one of the contraptions we have to have because there's not enough power in this room. So we have to bring in some extra circuit breakers. And that's about it. It doesn't take long. Chat. I'm sorry. I suck. I'm back though. Anyone still here with me? Chat. Anyone still here with me, chat? Thanks, Clint. Sorry about that. Did it feel like a long time? It felt like a long time on this end. How is the tweet doing? Not great. Yeah, 123.6K. Sorry about that, Clint. All right, let's keep going. Keep getting through the week. We are only on Wednesday. Slug. Wait, Brad, I want to show you something. Wait here. Next Call of Duty, Microsoft plans a major shakeup of its video game sales strategy by releasing the coming installment of Call of Duty to its subscription service instead of the long-time lucrative approach of online selling its game a la carte. Brad's a big steakhouse guy, so he knows what a la carte means. Thought it was cool. Millennium Management bought a lot of Bitcoin. Warren Buffett one I already have in here. Chubb was the secret stock. How did Chubb have the week? Half Chubb, full Chubb week. This was that secret stock, though, if any of you guys didn't see that Warren Buffett was buying over the last couple quarters. Insurance type company. Closing at 250. Starting at 250, closing like 275. Not bad. We'll go through these again later. Secret E. Ooh. This one might. I feel like I'm going to run out of space. Like I always do. We'll do this right here. People care about Warren Buffett. That was a big one. Netflix. 40 million on its ad tier. This one has to get in here. Netflix signing a 3-year deal with the NFL. These are the games they're going to have this year. Chiefs plus 9.5. I was playing Madden with my friend yesterday, and he was the Texans, and their offense is now like Joe Mixon, Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, Nico Collins, CJ. Like it's a team. This is a good game. I believe in CJ. Any big McDonald's fans in here? This actually didn't sound like a bad deal. For $5, you get a McChicken or a McDouble. McChicken, of course. 4-piece chicken nuggets, fries, and a drink. Probably a tiny ass fries, but... we can update this. New iPad Air available. Was that iPad event this week? That'd be crazy. Big McNugget fan? How old is your son? Alright, we need to get the song off. 6? Okay, nice. Oh, this post actually did do really well. Fair enough to paper. I'd rather have the McDonald's deal than Diggs. Oh, for anyone who doesn't know, Mr. Bradley Reed in the chat is a Bills fan. If anyone here is available and wants to laugh at him, please put a haha in the chat right now. Lost all their best players. Rest in peace. Gonna lose to the Jets twice this year. Dell had a really good week. Morgan Stanley upgrading its price target. Let's look at the Dell week. Ooh, look at this Dell week. Open the week at like what? Where are we at? Like 126, closed at 151. I own a little Dell. Let me look at how that did. Obviously well, but Dell did well. Yeah, not bad. 1 second. All right. Yeah, Dell at a week. Probably for the subscribers, I'll probably do a shout out for them. Look at Hims, they had a lot of momentum since earnings last couple weeks. They also had the CEO saying some things. Let me get the music away. Oh yeah. Open week around 12, closing around 15. That's a nice move. Some timelines from Elon Musk. Do you think we hit? I was asked. We're just a few years away from landing on Mars. Less than 5 years uncrewed. 10 years to land people. City in 20 to 30 years. I would go to Mars. If I'm coming back in like a little bit, I'd go to Mars. I'm not gonna be the first one there, but I'd go. Would you all go to Mars? Bradley Reed, would you be or Clint? Would you guys be on that trip to Mars with me? Netflix deal. This one came out. CPI for April. Jeez. This one's got to be near the top. Lol. Let's look through this. CPI came year over year came in line. The month over month came in below expectations. The CPI by category, which we did pass, actually. Let's get back to that. Auto insurance, still some fat inflation over there. Rental car, it's interesting. Auto insurance on one side, rental cars on the other. Amazon intends to invest $8.4 billion through 2040, though. Kind of like I don't know. Oh yeah, this is probably the best one from that Google event. Let's watch this.
Okay, let's do some tests.
So this is like their like real life AI that they put out there that you should be able to use every single day.
Tell me when you see something that makes sound.
I see a speaker, which makes sound.
What is that part of the speaker called?
That is the tweeter. It produces high-frequency sounds.
The tweeter, who knew?
Give me a creative alliteration about these.
Creative crayons color cheerfully. They certainly craft colorful creations.
What does that part of the code do?
This code defines encryption and decryption functions. It seems to use AES-CBC encryption to encode and decode data based on a key and an initialization vector, IV.
That's right. What neighborhood do you think I'm in?
This appears to be the King's Cross area of London. It is known for its railway station and transportation connections.
Do you remember where you saw my glasses?
Yes, I do. Your glasses were on the desk near a red apple.
What can I add
Google
here
Glasses
to
come
make the
back?
system faster?
Adding a cache between the server and database could improve speed.
What does this remind you of?
Schrodinger's cat.
All right, give me a band name for this duo.
Golden Stripes.
Nice. Thanks, Gemini.
She totally was there at the end trying to like make sure you could see that she had both hands on her thing. That was cool though. I don't know if a video... Oh no. I don't know if a video translates so well to being on here though. Maybe it doesn't. That was cool. Google CEO Sundar Pichai said it will be one of the first to take delivery of the NVIDIA Blackwell GPU. We'll include it in there. This one might have to get cut. Yeah, I think Google still has legs. I do. We'll see. I think if AI is actually what people think it is, then we're in the first inning, and the winner isn't decided in the first inning, you know. So we'll see. That is where we just watched the video where they hinted it. I just hit the mic. I wonder how bad that sounded. Let's actually write that down. 5230 hit mic. I want to hear that. Yeah, we'll include it and probably have to get rid of it. Put this here. Summary of the Google event.
We just sat through the Google I/O keynote, and I think we spotted a trend. Let's see if you can spot it too.
The AI platform, the next generation of AI. AI talent, AI system, the AI sandbox, AI tools, Vertex AI.
AI overviews. AI overviews. AI overviews. AI overviews. AI overviews.
An AI overview.
AI premium customers. An AI-powered assistant. How you interact with AI. Personal AI assistant. Intelligent AI. True AI assistant.
Am I doing AI?
How AI is transforming our products. Google AI. AI-powered search.
That on-device AI unlock.
Studio or Vertex AI. If you go to AI.ai Studio, go to aistudio.vertex.ai.
AI advances. AI feel, AI-generated images, build AI responsibly. Responsible AI.
Making AI helpful. How many times we have mentioned AI? How many times someone has said AI? AI first, AI progress, the AI era.
If you think you spotted the trend, let us know in the
AI. There you go. That was the Google event that, if you missed it, explained. The tweet actually did pretty terrible, so I guess no one cares. Vanguard new CEO. This one was really big. Not this. Although, apparently he's just kind of involved in the day-to-day. Like, he's following what's happening, but he's not actually physically at the company, so a little bit less. Jason Kelsey joining ESPN. NASDAQ record close. The pricing for Google. How it compares to ChatGPT. So Gemini's was a little bit cheaper. It was difficult to get this tweet to look well. It just never did. Oh well. Google just announced Chip. It's Gemini-powered AI teammate. This one was interesting. I'm going to have to take so much out of this. Shit. Shit. Department of Education announced the highest interest rate on federal student loan debt in more than a decade. Interest rate on federal direct undergraduate loans will be 6.53%. That is rough. Fair enough. This one was cool. Project Gemini 1.5 Flash. The names are always interesting. Gemini chatbot. This was a long Google event, though. It was an hour and a half. 2 hours, basically. Hour and 45 minutes. We were live streaming the whole thing. It was a little rough, I won't lie. Towards the end, I was kind of just like, yeah, let's get this over with. Carnival announced its entire fleet of cruise ships is now equipped with SpaceX Starlink satellites. As someone who enjoys a good cruise, it's a fun time. This is a big thing. Matt Garman leading AWS now after Adam Selipsky leaving. There were some quotes. This guy was getting described, according to CNBC, as like a wartime CEO, and Adam Selipsky was considered a quote-unquote peacetime CEO. So kind of talking about how they're going to try and fight to get back that market share. I actually think this is a little bit of a... Ooh, why did I delete something? It does. Oh, that's so annoying. All right, I deleted something. Fuck. I know I deleted this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Oracle thingy was cool, but can't get in here. Shutting down its workplace. I've never even seen it. I don't know. I don't use that. Let's see. According to an internal memo, Facebook is recommending their people use Zoom-owned Workvivo. There you go. Second time better. As a mitigation-ready alternative. Closing it down in 2025. Or fully in 2026. We'll see. I don't think it's the biggest of stories. We're not even like through the entire week. Like if I do this quickly, I could be done in 10 minutes. But when you talk through it, it can take a long time. Wells Fargo raising their increased price target. Look at the way that they forecast the data center business. These are their fiscal years. So they just started their 2025. So really this is 2022, 2023, 4, 5, 6. But they have weird fiscal years. Ramp up to $150 billion from $15 billion in annualized revenue. 5 years. Aggressive. I'm surprised that post didn't do a little better. Let me check some things. Ooh, I actually forgot the music is off too. Music. Alright. I think probably a matter of staying at the current policy rate for longer. Powell speaking, U.S. economy has been performing very well. Restrictive policy may take longer than expected to bring down inflation. I kind of like the song. 8.85 trillion casual. A little bit of money there. This definitely was a big story though. Adam Selipsky leaving. AWS CEO. Obviously, we know Andy Jassy is the who's current CEO of Amazon in general, was the founder of AWS and CEO of it. Red Panda, good morning. Good afternoon. Hello. It is now 12:07. Good afternoon. That guy Bradley Reed who was in the chat, these are actually, he bought 2 pairs of these. It was pretty crazy. The Skechers partnership with John Deere. He looks good in them though. Give it to me a minute. Oh, this one is gonna... I found a cool graphic. Oh, yeah. Alright. PPI. The month-over-month came 0.2% above expectations. Some people think that's a little forward-looking. We'll see. It's questionable how much it actually is. Alibaba had earnings, declared a special dividend. Sony to adopt new structure for its video game unit. 2 CEOs. Interesting. Not sure how well it works. Walmart cutting hundreds of corporate workers. Yeah, we'll do this. Need the bottom now. Bottom. 13, 14. So this is Monday. All right, we'll get this one in here too. What'd you guys? I don't know if anyone watched the OpenAI event. It was fine. The real life stuff. This I thought was cool. This is a demo of the product.
So my friend Barrett here, he's been having trouble sleeping lately, and I want you to tell him a bedtime story about robots and love.
Nah, this one wasn't it. This is the one.
I'm all ears. What math problem can I help you tackle today?
So I'm going to write down a linear equation on a sheet of paper and I'll show you. And then I'd love your help working me through it. But importantly, don't tell me the solution, just help give me hints along the way.
NVIDIA earnings will always be scary. Big week, big week.
Okay, I see it.
No, I didn't show you yet. Just give me help along the way. 1 second.
Whoops, I got too excited.
So, ChatGPT, what equation did I write down there?
Ah, I see it now. You wrote down 3x plus 1 equals 4.
Yep, exactly. So what's the first step I should take to try to solve this?
The first step is to get all the terms with x on one side and the constants on the other side. So what?
All right, we don't need to watch the whole thing, but you guys get the idea of what's going to happen here. It's going to solve it. But it is still impressive. I saw your stuff. Red Pen. Yeah, it's just you're always going to be worried about NVIDIA. It's always going to stay above their stuff. We'll see. It needs to report some pretty perfect numbers. These were AI assistant headphones, cameras. That one didn't do crazy. We hire some shit. Yeah, people like this one. We'll get this one in here. Squarespace going private. $6.6 billion deal. Apple preparing to sell the Vision Pro outside the US. We'll keep this in here for now, but this one's probably going to get cut too. We don't know how many units they sold. It's probably there was rumors earlier that their estimates were like 800,000 internally, and it's been brought down to 400,000. Microsoft uses AI to find best time for your next office day. I guess this is a little interesting if you have people working hybrid, so you know like when people are going to be there and when they're not. I don't know if there's like AI and stuff, but early Janet Yellen. She be yelling. Alright, this one's decent. Chinese regulator tells local firms to buy fewer NVIDIA chips. How has this not hit the... Some investments going up into France, but how has that thing not hit the limit yet? $4.3 billion from Microsoft, $1.3 billion from Amazon Web Services. Don't know how kind of long the time frames are for those, and that doesn't matter. ARM is planning to launch AI chips by the end of this year. We had the whole Roaring Kitty stuff. This week did decent, nothing special. All right, we're near the end. Let's go back through this. Yep, one warning, 96, not terrible. I'll probably just have to take out one of them. Let's get some of this stuff in here though. Okay, 1 billion plus. This is the market. This is the earnings schedule for this upcoming week. And maybe I take out. No, let's keep these in here. Let's do popular. Well, let's see how this looks. Well enough. All right, let's get this in here. Music back. Playlist is done now, so now it's just random music. If you guys have any, again, like I said, if you guys have any songs you want me to try out, I'm not opposed. Unless your name is Bradley Reed. No song request for Bradley Reed. Okay. Powell speaks tomorrow, but Powell has COVID, so I don't imagine he's saying much. Market watch. Alright, take this. Okay, back up. Sorry for all this. Sorry for cussing. Markup 100 Orbinus, new model. This one's irrelevant. Here you go. Market cap. Sorry for how this is looking, but oh well. You're going to have to deal. Market cap. This is a good song. VinFast. Fair enough. And worst performers. Nice. All right. I think that is everything in. Cool. All right, let's look through what we got coming up next week, though. This is the earnings calendar. Let's zoom in a little bit. NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday. This is a big one. From earningshubs.com. You guys should be checking out Earnings Hub, especially right now. But let me actually reopen it. Here is the schedule for next week. These are some macro points to watch, but I'm going to turn them off for now. And then IPOs, there's 2 coming. We'll turn those off as well. And let's go over 1 billion. Earnings, we have Wix and Li Auto Monday morning. Palo Alto. Monday afternoon, expected at 4:05 p.m. Eastern, along with Zoom there at 4:05 p.m. Eastern, both on Monday after the close. Lowe's, Tuesday morning, 6 a.m., nice, bright and early. I will be sleeping for that one. We have AutoZone and XPeng, etc. After the close, then, we have Toll Brothers. Little home builder. XP. Nothing else I really know there. Pinduoduo, PDD. Shopping like a billionaire. 6:30 a.m. Eastern. TJX, Target as well. 6:30 a.m. Eastern, what time those numbers should be released. Analog Devices, 7 a.m. NVIDIA earnings. This is the big one for the week. 4:20 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday after the close. I'm excited. Red Panda, I'm more excited than scared, I won't lie. I'm ready. I'm freaking ready. These estimates are going to be close. I don't know if they're exactly what they are, but... Synopsis, Elf, and then Snowflake. Snowflake's another massive one that I'm really excited for. Same day, a little bit earlier than NVIDIA, 4:05 p.m. Eastern. This should be a big one. Snowflake will be big for my portfolio. Medtronic, TD, NetEase, BJ's, etc. Intuit earnings, 4 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. Workday, Ross Stores, and that's it. And let's take a look through the Catalyst Watch first, and then we'll close this. All right, this is that Catalyst Watch that I like to post. We'll be going up tomorrow, but since you guys are in here, you're going to get a quick preview of it. Microsoft will host a showcase Surface hardware and AI event for Windows 11. Norwegian Cruise Line Investor Day. Okay. Dell Technologies event starting. That's why they're going to be on CNBC. Nikola, lol. Cellularity, JP Morgan, TMT conference. Jack Dorsey, Datadog CEO. Okay, look out for this one. A lot of big people speaking here at this JP Morgan conference. Snapchat CEO. A lot of companies too. Yeah, that should be an interesting one. Microsoft will hold its annual Build event on Tuesday. We got a lot of... This is actually going to be a busy week. NVIDIA earnings, some events we got coming up. FOMC minutes on Tuesday as well, but NVIDIA earnings is all that matters. FAA will appear in front of the... FAA? Okay. Will appear at a House hearing on the FAA. That makes a lot more sense. Wayfair opens its first brick-and-mortar store. I know Brad's a big Wayfair guy. Durable Goods, Michigan Order, Consumer Sentiment will be released. All right, this should be a good one. Should be a busy week. All right, that's going to be it for this live stream pretty much, though. Let's see. We got live for an hour 13. That wasn't bad. Let's see how many watch hours we got. 9.3, so that means we had an average of 9 people in here. Probably 8. Could be better. But I do appreciate all of you guys. Clint, you're a goat for being in here this entire time. And Brad, Red Panda, Ollie said hi. Nico, Braden, Trey. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for coming. Joe Money Show, for coming in and hanging out with me for a while on here. I had to do this anyway. I had to write my newsletter as it refreshes. So I was like, whatever, we'll try and do it on here too. But yeah, this was an enjoyable time. I appreciate you, Adventure Seeker, for lurking the whole time. Clint, have a great weekend as well. This is extremely zoomed in now. But yeah, I'll catch you guys all soon. I might do another one of these. If you enjoy this, though, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that bell button so you get notified whenever I go live. In the Discord, I'm sending out, if you have the notification tab, which I'm sure a couple of you guys do, I'm sending out notifications there too. So a lot of different places, trying to do these streams, get to that 4,000 watch hours. I appreciate each and every single one of you. As we're moving higher to 9 viewers as I'm signing out here, but there's a good recording. This one actually could be viewed on back. I wonder if I could start it 5-10 minutes into it. But this was a good one. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I may actually change the title. Let's try and see how this does. Recapping the week, talking about the biggest news stories. The biggest news stories from the stock market this week. All right, we'll keep that. All right, I'm going to end it there. I appreciate you all. It's funny. We're literally going up viewers right now. Now that I'm closing out. This is whatever. All right, have a good one, everyone. I appreciate you guys. We will talk later. See you tomorrow, maybe.